Hello everybody, welcome back to the Chels Teaches Yoga YouTube channel. My name is Chelsea and today's class is going to be an Earth Element Power Flow. So if you've been following along with the theme of this month, we are working with the Root Chakra. So that is our base energy center, it's our foundation. It's associated with our feelings of stability, of grounding, of strength. And since we're moving into a new year, we're at the beginning of a new year when many of us have lots of new goals, new journeys, new exciting dreams that we're working towards. It's really important that we take the time to connect to this root chakra energy and make sure we're feeling grounded, because surely as we go into the year, we will encounter challenges, we will encounter speed bumps, totally natural. So we need to have that good, steady foundation beneath us so that we can move forward through whatever obstacles come our way. So that being said, this Earth Element class is going to help us find those connections to our physical roots as well as our energetic roots, the roots of our beliefs, things like that. So we'll be doing a lot of big standing poses to feel that physical connection to the Earth Element, which is associated with the root chakra. And we'll just keep coming back to that intention of grounding down. So you have this tool in your toolkit now and in the future for whenever you need to take a second, recenter, move away from whatever obstacles are creating discomfort or doubt in your mind, and you can access this class and this type of a practice in those moments. No props needed today except for props that you might like to have to support your own practice, maybe something to sit on for our breath work at the end. Otherwise, just meet me on your mat. All right, everyone, so we are starting with Tadasana at the top of the mat. So go ahead and find your standing position here at the front edge of your mat, rolling the shoulders down and back, relaxing the hands by your sides, palms facing forward. Draw up through your inner thighs as you allow your eyes to gently close. Send the tailbone down towards the earth plane as you lift through the crown. And imagine your body here just like a tree. So when you think about the way that a tree looks, the way that a tree is rooted into the earth, start to visualize that you have similar roots extending from the soles of your feet down into the ground. Feel that connection to the earth and feel that gentle pull, that steadiness of your legs as you reach up away from the earth, growing taller and more expansive. Maybe see if you can spread the toes a little bit more onto the mat to create even more of a connection to the earth plane. Soften through the muscles of the face. And in this moment, repeat the affirmation either out loud or to yourself of I am stable. I am strong. I am grounded. Beautiful job. Flutter the eyes open. Slowly bring hands together in front of heart center, lifting tall still through the crown of the head away from the earth plane. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, we'll dive through the center line, coming all the way down. Uttanasana, forward fold. Relax the head, relax the neck. Big breath in, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Now we'll repeat these half sun salutations a few times, continuing to stabilize through the strength of your legs, through that connection of your feet to the earth plane. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up as you rise. Exhale, bring hands back to heart center, grounding, Tadasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms reach up. Exhale, dive down through the center line, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, root through the soles of the feet as you rise to stand, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana. Again, inhale, arms reach up to the sky, still feeling that strong foundation of the feet beneath you. Exhale, dive through the center line, Uttanasana, forward fold. Head and neck are relaxed, maybe a bend in the knees as you inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Root through the soles of the feet, strength of the legs, stabilizes you as you rise up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's take it one more time. Inhale, reach high, grow up away from the earth plane. Exhale, dive through the center. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Steady into the feet, strong legs. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands back to heart center, Tadasana. All right. Now we'll start to bend the knees a little bit, coming into Utkatasana, chair. Adding even a little bit more strengthening to the legs here. Feel again the soles of the feet connected and try to fan out your toes as much as you can to push down into the earth. Feel that connection and imagine your breath here. Inhale as if you're drawing up that stabilizing, grounding energy from the earth plane. Exhale, releasing anything, any sort of doubts, fears, insecurities. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Hands are at the heart center. Sending the weight into the heels, keeping the crown lengthening. 1 more breath. And exhale, Tadasana, release. All right, awesome job. Coming into our standing sequence now. I'm going to put my hair up because I'm going to start to get a little warmer. All right. I guess I should have done this beforehand. Here we go. So standing up nice and tall. Start to bend into the knees a little bit. We'll step the left leg back, planting the foot at a 45-degree angle and keeping the hips facing forward. Bend into your right knee and send your right knee straight over your second toe. Virabhadrasana 1. Arms reach up to the sky here, warrior 1. Now, start to pull your right thigh bone back a little bit. If there's any sort of knee pain, you can pop your back foot a little more forward. Checking in that your feet are on train tracks here. Big breath in, grow up out of your foundation. So here again, we're focusing on this connection to the earth plane. So through your feet, can you press down and create that connection? Breathing in and out as you draw energy up from the earth, allowing yourself to get taller, to grow, to expand. Let's take 4 more breaths here. Breathing steadily in and out of the nose. And in moments of doubt or moments of challenge, repeating the affirmations to yourself, I am stable. Last breath, I am strong. I am grounded. Take a nice inhale here, and as you exhale, we open up to Virabhadrasana 2. So begin to pivot your back foot out so it's parallel to the back of your mat. Now, depending on your hips, you might take a wider stance here, moving that back foot back a little more, but just see what works for you and allows you to really sink and ground. Right knee is still tracking out straight over that second toe. And we are extending the arms like the letter T, gazing forward over the right middle finger. We got 5 breaths here. Each breath, each inhale draws energy up from that connection to the earth through the soles of the feet. Steady gaze. I am strong. I am stable. I am grounded. Even if you're not on the actual outside ground right now, you can still create that visual of your feet connected to the physical earth. Think about the dirt between your toes, the grass growing up the trees, and lift up away from the earth plane just like a tree. All right, big breath in. We're gonna start to straighten the front leg. Now pivot to the left side of your mat, paralleling the feet. And we're gonna inhale to expand. So reach the arms wide and really expand as much as you can here. So the idea is to take up space. Reach, reach, reach. Feel that connection again of your feet to the floor. And then we exhale, goddess pose. So in your goddess pose, the heels are now turning into a 45-degree angle. We're taking the arms out like cactus arms and we're sending the weight, just like in chair pose, down into the heels. Big power pose here. So let's take 5 breaths in goddess, opening through the chest, grounding through the feet. Find that simultaneous energy of that connection, that stability to the earth through your strong legs, and that lift with the breath and with that energy you draw from the earth plane. 3 more breaths. Steady, calm breath. Nice job. Inhale, let's come all the way back up, star pose. Exhale, step back to the front of the mat, Tadasana, mountain pose. Moving into our standing sequence on the other leg, begin by stepping the right foot back. You're stepping it back maybe about a foot and a half to 2 feet, making sure the hips are nice and square here. Feet are in 2 different lanes. Begin to sink into that left knee as you send the hips forward. Left knee over the second toe. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1, arms extend to the sky. All right, find your stability here. Find the deep, steady breath. Visualize every inhale, drawing up that supportive, grounding energy from the earth. We have 4 more breaths here. Last one. Nice work. We open up Virabhadrasana 2. So begin to pivot the hips open now. Heel toe that back foot so it's parallel to the back of the mat. Still sinking left knee over second toe. Arms extend overhead. Sinking as low as you can in your body, remembering never to force anything. We're looking for grounding sensation here. And if you're feeling as though you can't hold yourself up, come out of it a little bit, no problem. 5 steady breaths as you gaze towards the left middle finger. Let your shoulders draw away from the spine as your crown lifts higher away from the earth. Push into all 10 of your toes. Push into the inner and outer edges of your feet. Last 2 breaths. Great work. We inhale, straighten the front leg, pivot to the right side of the mat now. Find that star pose, expand. So you've created that stability of the legs. The legs are feeling strong and warm. Now expand away with that energy and that stability. Inhale. Exhale, goddess pose. Heels turning in, 45 degrees. Whew. Sink it down, tailbone reaching towards the ground. Apologies for facing away from you. It's just how it's going to be though. Draw the shoulders back. We have 5 breaths here, steady, sturdy breaths. Connection of the feet to the earth plane. I am strong. I am stable. Let's take 1 more breath here. Amazing. Inhale back into that expansive star pose. Take up space. Exhale, look to the front of the mat. Step back forward to your Tadasana mountain pose. Big breath in. Let's sweep the arms to the sky. On the exhale, let's take the right hand down, left arm sweeping up and over for a nice big side stretch, and continue to press into both of your feet to ground yourself here to the earth. Inhale through center. Exhale, other direction. Big side stretch. Strong connection of feet to earth plane. Big breath in, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. So I'm facing you now. We're moving into tree pose, Vrikshasana. This is a obviously great grounding pose because it is meant to look like a tree, which is the visualization we've been using thus far anyways. So we're going to create that tree shape in our body. We're going to start shifting the weight into the left leg, lifting your right toes. We're going to externally rotate through your right hip. And then you can either just let your foot rest directly on the inside of your ankle, or you could bring the foot up to the inner calf, or depending on how you're feeling, maybe try the inner thigh. I don't think I have that today. Oh, maybe I do. All right, you never know, right? And then find your tree. Oh, nope. We're moving it down. All good. That happens sometimes, right? I want you to feel grounded. So if whatever variation you take is not helping you to feel grounded, take a less intense variation, all right? Hands are going to come to heart center as you roll the shoulders back. Squeeze your left quadricep, and I want you to find pressure both between your foot and wherever the foot is on the leg, and then pushing the leg back into the sole of the foot. Lift tall through the spine and feel the connection again in all four corners of your left foot here to the earth. Let's take 5 breaths. Try to stay tall. If you need to catch yourself, come back in. If you're looking to increase the challenge, perhaps arms reach up and you find that little bit of extra growth and expansion. 1 more breath. Exhale, let it go, shake it out. Moving on to the other side now. Shifting the weight to the right foot, we start, lift the left heel, find that external rotation first. And again, perhaps the heel just hangs out and sits on the ankle. This is an amazing way to feel grounded in a balancing pose while still building strength in your core and your foot for the physical balance. So maybe you find maybe you find heel to ankle. Perhaps you come up to calf, or again, perhaps onto the inner thigh. Just find a place that feels grounding and safe for you. And of course, know that you can always make adjustments as you're holding the pose. All right, we got 5 breaths here. Squeeze the right quadricep, lift the right kneecap. Pushing into all 4 corners of that right foot. Soften the face. If you fall, let go of judgment. Maybe for these last 2 breaths, find that expansion, maybe. Awesome job. Hands back to heart center. Release the foot. Shake it all out. Awesome job. Now we'll slowly step back to the top of the mat. Big breath in. Urdhva Hastasana, arms to the sky. Exhale. Let's bring hands all the way down. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. All right, we're going to bend the knees, step back to a high plank position. Now we're going to find this earth connection through the hands this time. So spread the fingers wide, push the earth away from you, and we're going to hold plank for 4 breaths. If it becomes a little too much, 1 knee drops to the mat, okay? Big breath in and out. I am strong. I am stable. I am grounded. You got this. 2 more breaths. And last breath. Let's come back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Hips high, heels melting towards the mat. Take a moment to pedal the feet out. In down dog, we have that earth connection through both our palms and both our feet. So even if down dog is a challenging pose, just take a moment to observe the sturdiness of the body when you have all 4 limbs connected to the ground. Let's take 2 breaths. Last breath. Inhale, begin to look forward to the top of the mat. We're going to step the right foot outside of the right hand. That might take you more than 1 step, and that's totally fine. lizard lunge. We're going to keep our lizard active here for a moment, meaning that your left quad is squeezing and your left knee is off the mat. From lizard, we're going to find a cat-cow movement. So the inhale, we're going to drop the hip down as far as it'll go, lift the heart just like you would in a cow pose. And then exhale, press and round, lifting the hips a little bit, rolling the shoulders as you would in cat. Let's find 3 more of those. Inhale, drop to a hover, lift the heart. Exhale, round. Move with the breath, 2 more. Last one. Awesome job. Inhale, coming back to neutral. We'll go ahead and release the left knee to the mat, and we'll hold our lizard lunge, low lizard, for 4 more breaths. Option to stay on your palms, or if you're feeling open enough, invitation to walk down to your forearms, or if you have blocks, you could do forearms to blocks. 3 more breaths. Visualize that root chakra, that swirling red energy at the base of the spine, Muladhara. I am strong, I am stable, I am grounded. Last breath. Awesome job. Let's tuck the back toes, lift the back knee into that active lizard. Now we're coming forward into yogi squat. So that left foot is going to pop all the way to the outside of the left hand. Drop the tailbone down to the earth, bring hands to heart center. So we're dropping the tailbone low and lifting the crown high. Malasana, yogi squat. This is a big root chakra pose, not only because our tailbone, the root of our spine, where Muladhara is located, is extending towards the earth, but we also have that connection of the feet to the earth plane. Push down into your feet to create a little more activation through your hamstrings and your glutes. Let's stay for 4 more breaths. Feeling the strength of the legs that we've been working on, warming up and heating this whole time. Last breath. Great job. Now we're going to make our way back to lizard on the other side. So begin to bring your hands down to the mat. We're going to step the right foot back, rotating the left toes forward a little, and we'll find that cat-cow motion in our active lizard on the left side. So inhale, allow the hips to drop to a hover, heart lifts. Exhale, lift and round the spine, chin to chest. 3 more. Use your breath. Connection of feet and hands here. Attention at the base of the spine. Last one. Neutral on the inhale. Exhale, release the right knee down. Hold your low lizard 4 more breaths. Either staying on the palms or dropping forearms to blocks or floor. Steady inhales and exhales. Last breath. Great job. We'll tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and we're stepping the left leg back for our second and final down dog. Find that sense of steadiness in your down dog. Roll the shoulders open. Ground through all 10 fingertips, all 10 toes. Relax the head and neck. I am stable. I am strong. I am grounded. Last full breath in and out. Awesome job. Slowly drop to the knees for a moment and then making your way onto your booty in a way that's easiest for you. Take the legs straight out in front of you about hips distance. Walk the hands behind you now, fingertips facing towards your glutes. Roll your shoulders back as you lift your heart. Reverse tabletop. Walk the feet in a little bit more and then lift the hips up. All right, now try if you can to get hips in line with knees. If the strength is still working, then maybe you're down here and that's totally fine, but still continue to lift through the heart and think about the front body opening up. So here we are, grounded to the earth plane, both hands, both feet. Opening the heart space, which can make us feel very vulnerable, very fearful. But know that you have that stability and that earth connection to support you. Maybe head drops back. We're going to stay 4 more breaths. Engage through the glutes and hamstrings a little bit to lift higher. Subtle squeeze of the core. If you're shaking, it's okay. I'm definitely trembling a little bit. One last inhale. Exhale, slow, lower down. All right. Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Soles of the feet come together. Knees open up nice and wide. I'm going to grab the fronts of the shins or the fronts of the ankles, wherever it is you can most easily reach. Big breath in to sit tall. Exhale to gently fold in your Baddha Konasana. Never forcing. If it's available to you, you're welcome to use the arms to gently open the knees and the hips a little wider, but that is in no way a requirement. Allow the head and neck to soften. 4 more breaths. Inhale to gently rise back up. And now if you have something to sit upon, a cushion, a blanket, even a block, I'm going to have you go ahead and grab that. I'm going to sit on the edge of a blanket here. And we're going to end with a mudra and a little bit of breath work. So sitting up nice and tall on the edge of maybe your blanket, your block, or your cushion. Nice, easy seat sukhasana. We're going to come into Bhu Mudra, which is the mudra for the earth element. So what this looks like is you're going to take your peace fingers, the index finger and the middle finger, squeeze them together and extend them. And then you're going to take your ring finger and pinky, folding them down into the palm. Use your thumb to gently hold the ring finger and pinky finger down towards the palm. And as if your index finger and middle finger are the thing that is plugging you into the earth, you'll extend those 2 fingers down to touch the earth. As you sit tall, close your eyes. Take a few natural breaths here. See if you can feel the subtle vibration as you draw energy in and away from the earth element. Repeating once more those affirmations. I am stable. I am strong. I am grounded. In these last few moments, we'll practice a box breath. So what this will look like is an inhale for 4 counts. Hold at the top of your inhale for 4 counts. Exhale 4 counts. Hold at the bottom for 4 counts and repeat. I'll guide us through the first several rounds and then we'll go on our own. Big regular inhale here to prepare. Open the mouth, let it go. Let's begin. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Out 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom. 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue like this for the next 2 minutes, breathing in this pattern. 2 more rounds. And as you finish that last round, gently release the mudra. Bring hands to gently rest atop your thighs. Release the box breath and take a few natural, normal breaths here. Observe any shifts, any experiences of your energy. Feel a deep, grounded and peaceful sensation, not only in your physical body, in your mental, emotional, energetic, wisdom and bliss body. And as you're ready, gently bring palms together in front of the heart space. Anjali Mudra, prayer position. We'll finish with an Om. Deep inhale to prepare. And gently open up your eyes, release the palms. Thank you guys so much for practicing this earth element power class with me. I hope you feel strong and stable. And remember that the tools that yoga gives us are not just for accessing here on the mat, but out in your everyday lives. So bring these intentions, bring these tools from your yoga toolbox with you into all aspects of your life so that you can live to your fullest extent, accomplish all of your wildest dreams, and be fulfilled and happy. Thank you again so much. I will see you next time on the mat. Namaste.